How you guys doing today? I hope you guys are being blessed and highly favored and that you're having a blessed day. And if for some reason you are going through trials and tribulations, look to the hill which cometh your help. I come to you guys today with a message that was inspired as I was reading my Bible app. It's a YouVersion Bible app. I will put the message below in case you guys are interested or would like to join me in that. The title of the lesson is Stepping into Your Purpose. But before I get into everything, I want to let you guys know my name is Carla Victoria Svensson. Yes, just in case you're just joining me, I live in the United States. I'm living in Alabama for all the people across the world. I live with my husband and 2 kids and our dog, Fluffy. So thank you for accepting me as a friend, or come on in, bring more people in. You guys are great because I had oh my God, over 1,000 friend requests and I have to go and sit down and accept them. So you guys have to have been sharing my message or doing something. I have not really checked my Facebook, only Messenger. A lot of you guys are messaging me. I will get a chance to make contact with you, but you guys know my feet is to the fire with my 2-week deadline. I can't say I'm stressed, but I feel the pressure is on, and I'm not gonna say I'm a perfectionist, but then I kind of am. He just said, "Oh, just do this, just do it. It'll be easy." I'm like, but I gotta, put my name is going on it, so I want it to be great. Okay, so yeah, so just keep praying for me, and thank you guys so much for all the encouragement. And you guys know that as you encourage me, support me, guess what you just did? It's coming right back at you. It doesn't necessarily have to come from me, but it will. But it can come from somewhere else. It can come from somewhere else. Remember, whatever you reap, you sow, or karma. Okay? So yeah. So the lesson on the Bible app. If you guys have it, you can send a friend request to me. I'd love to have you as my friend. It was by Stepping Into Your Purpose, Kan He. Kan he is a pastor out of Singapore. I have been reading Kan He messages for a long time because they always resonated with me. Whenever I was looking for a particular topic, he always had something that resonated with me. So I never really knew who he was. I just knew this name. And so on the message, he has a video. And so, where's it go? Okay, he has a video actually right here. So he's part of the Kan He Ministries. So right here. So I said, you know what? This is a great message. I'm going to do it. So I said, let me look him up. Maybe he got some friends. We got some friends of friends that it can be my friend because, I love his teaching style. So I did go on his Facebook page, and unfortunately, I saw all his members out there. He is going through some trials and tribulations. He is serving time. I don't know all the details, and frankly, I don't need to know all the details. All I know is that he apologized, and whatever mistakes he made or bad decisions he made. I know from my experiences that I've made mistakes, so I have no place to judge. So it doesn't matter what anyone has to say, that if he gets it right with God. And I just feel like that time away, God is going to minister to him in his ministry. I went on the webpage and I'm like, they are hype. Yes, I got to go to Singapore. They are hype over there. And so I just know that God can, what the devil meant for evil, God can turn it around for the good. And I can just see that his setback is a setup for his comeback. So you guys be encouraged, stay prayed up, and I think there was some appeals or something going on, but stay encouraged. I don't know who's taking over the ministry, maybe his wife, I don't know. I will try to follow it. That's my first time actually looking him up. So again, you guys stay encouraged and keep him in your prayers. Okay, again, so the title of the section is Stepping Into Your Purpose, and then he talks about the key to hearing God clearly. And what resonated with me, if you guys want to see it, like I said, I'm going to screenshot it and put it below. He talks about, in Genesis 15, he talks about, so there was Abram laying in his tent when God brought him outside and said, look now toward the heaven and count the stars. So shall your descendants be. So he kind of got some pieces in there. So if you want to know the whole thing, it's Genesis 15:5. Again, that is Genesis 15:5. So let's see which part that he brought it out a totally different way that I've never really heard before. He said God had to read this part. This is the part that really just like, oh my God, he's talking about me, right? He said Abram had to get out his tent. Okay, did you guys hear that? Okay. Abram had to get out his tent in order to see clearly what God had in store for him. He had to leave the safety and comfort of his bed. George, y'all know this is me. And go out into the dark. And was there that God showed him what was in store. And that blew me back, okay? And then most people focus on the fact that the stars and all his descendants, how God blessed him. I have never heard for myself that detail that seems so small and so insignificant, but if God brought it up, it had to be significant, right? I learned that from T.D. Jakes, that it's in the Bible that it had to have some significance in it. But many times I hear people, I want to say overlook it, but they look at the big, what happened was big, and it was big. But before he got blessed, it said he had to get out of his tent, okay? So how that resonated with me, if you want to read the lesson, he brings up about the tent being our fleshly, the tent is our temporary earthly flesh. And so he kind of brought that out. We have to get out of our flesh, which is true too. But the thing that resonated with me is that the fact of the actual story, Genesis 15, is that Abram had to get out of the tent to see clearly, and he had to leave the comfort of his bed. And so that was like, oh my God, that is me. That is me all the way, because many of you guys don't know that I dealt with depression, anxiety, and things like that. And so if you know anything about it, you deal with isolation. You know how if you have it clinically and you have it severe, you know how bad it can really get. And if you never had it, don't understand it, I would suggest, don't even speak about it, but just pray about it. So if you dealt with anything like that, or any kind of other sickness, anything that's holding you down, where you're in your comfort zone and your safety, and also fear can be a very, as far as law of attraction people, that fear is a low vibration emotion. And so fear, for anyone, whether Christian, whatever you are, fear can paralyze you to the point you won't do anything, go nowhere. So you got isolation and fear that you can be paralyzed and doubt. All those negative emotions that even as Christians, the Bible says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Let me repeat that. God has not given us. So we know it's not of God. So it has to be of the devil, of evil spirit. And it's a low vibration, which is why God don't want us to be down and out, because the farther we go down, you get in that dark place. If you've been in that dark place, you know how difficult it can be, how alone you can feel, and just all the negative things. But I don't want to focus on that, but I want to focus on, I know that even God can bless you in those valleys. I know, because I was there. So I know, it can get to the point where you don't even want to live anymore. And you got to know that if you're in a spot like that, that is not of God. And that that the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. So that's not of God. It's of the enemy. And you have to rebuke that evil spirit, that evil thoughts from your mind. You have to rebuke it, reject it, and begin to really encourage yourself and really get around some saints or God-fearing people, and praying, positive people who can encourage you during those difficult times. But I know that wherever you at in this level of living, God can bless you, but you have to invite him in and call on him and say, Lord, I need you now. So it just resonated with me. So that by me stepping out, I felt my husband, I feel stuck. I'm trying to move. I'm looking, I'm trying to figure out things. And so I stepped out on faith, and an opportunity came for someone that resonated with me to be my mentor, and I took it. And so he kind of get out there. I'm like, oh. So, and it's like, it was amazing because, okay, so he got me out of my comfort zone, right? Because I love being in my room. You know, it should not be isolated, by the way. If you're dealing with anything, don't be isolated. But you know, if you've been through things. And so to take me out of my comfort zone and not only get me out, throw me in the world, and all these people were, I was like on Facebook, you know, I don't know you, who is you? Get away, go, you know. So now I'm out here and you guys show me nothing but love. So in the same way, you know, Abram came outside of his tent. He looked to the heaven. I looked for friends and counted the stars. And we are all descendants of Abraham, by the way. And so we're all brothers and sisters, okay, of God. So he counted all these stars. He had to have been blown back. I mean, because, you know, I'm not counting stars, but I'm counting all these friends. And you guys have shown me so much love. And I can only imagine how Abram had to feel. But it's like, oh my God, you know, you guys have been waiting here all this time. So I just know it's God working things out, and the love, you guys, I appreciate it so much. So I hope that someone that message can resonate with someone else who you may be stuck or trying to figure things out. You know, listen to God. You have to step out on faith. And remember, if you feel fear or doubt, it's not of God. So you got to shake that off. And I can tell you one thing. I have been in my prayer. We have prayer meetings on Saturday. And I do go to prayer, not, you know, ask for prayer. Pray for my mind. And I told them to pray for my mind. I will begin to write things down, saying, God, you know, I said, I asked God to, Lord, bind the spirit of fear. Because I felt the fear. Bind the spirit of fear and loose courage, determination. And guys, I'm telling you, God began to do it. I mean, I'm here with you guys now, right? So he can do it. If he did it for me, he can do it for you. So if there's anything that you want to do and you know that you're doubting and scared and fear, you know, do it. Go pray and ask God to show you guidance and go within God's will. And you can do it too, whatever it is. And you're not too old and you're not too young. You know, just go. Because you never know who and how you can be a blessing to someone. We all have something to offer. We just don't realize it. So to sum it up, he stated, whatever your challenge are today, God can show you how to overcome. But to hear him clearly, you have to step out of your tent and glaze up in the realms of faith. Isn't that good? You know, that is awesome. In order to hear him clearly, you have to step out of your tent. So I had to get out of my tent. And you can have someone to help you. Hopefully this message by telling me, do it. If I can do it, come with me. We can do this together. We can grow together. There's plenty. There's a world full of abundance. There's plenty of room for everyone to grow and to shine. So just remember, law of attraction people, you know you have to always believe there's more and there's plenty for you. And that God will provide. Okay, so how does that relate to the law of attraction? Well, I kind of summed it up, but that fear, doubt, and all those negative emotions that will keep you in your tent, keep you in your house, keep you closed up, keep you guarded, keep you isolated, those negative emotions are on the low side of the scale, or a low vibration. So or if you're just not getting to learn about it, I did post a chart up. It's low vibration, and I love visuals. I'm a visual learner, so it's like if I'm feeling down and out, I know that I'm not in a place where I can manifest. I need to get my spirits up. So again, I hope that helps someone. I hope that encouraged someone. And you know, I was thinking, I said, you know, I'm getting closer to my goal with all the friends, and you guys have been sending people my way. So I said, what if? Okay, let's do this technique. The technique for law of attraction. Imagine if. I'm still working with my imagination, by the way. If you guys are interested in, I'll be sharing some of my techniques and what I'm trying to do to get my brain moving. But what if, okay, throw out there, what if I had 50 shares on one of my videos? 50 shares. Heck, I probably have it now. I don't know because I haven't been on the my timeline because I know I'll get caught up with everything. So I have to set aside a time to do it. Working with my time management. So pray my strength in the Lord. So what if? Let's go ahead and speak it out into the atmosphere. How do I say it? Let's see. And you know, with the law of attraction, you guys, if you're working with it and you're trying to actively implement it, you know you have to be careful with your words and how you speak. Okay. Okay, let's see. I will soon have 50 shares on one of my videos. Now, no. I have 50 shares on my video now. Okay? And I gotta be convinced. I have 50 shares now. You got, okay, I'm gonna keep saying it privately, but you guys get the point. Be mindful of how you phrase your words and speak it into existence. I have 50 shares on my video now. Y'all got that? I'm getting it in there. So begin to speak life right now, because I can go the other way and say, you know, I just started out. I don't have that many friends. You know, no one's gonna share my videos 50 times. The devil is a lie, because I know that I have the power, just like you have the power. So begin to monitor your words. As you see, I'm correcting myself, and I'm saying that I have 50 shares on my video now. And guess what? As far as Singapore, instead of saying I want to go to Singapore, I'm going to Singapore. So you guys can come back and watch the video. She said she's going to Singapore, and bam, I'm there. So anyway, you guys stay encouraged. Okay, you guys, you have a blessed day, and thank you so much for the love, support, and I appreciate it. I really do. I want to give it all back to you. You know, if you give it to me, we just keeping this thing going. Okay, stay encouraged, and I would love to hear some testimonies, some stories. Please drop them in the comments to encourage other people who want to know what's going on and what it's all about. You know, it's not about boasting. It's about sharing your you know, what worked for you. So thank you guys so much. Be encouraged.